Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Izzi's Gym podcast. Today is a very special podcast because we are talking about Beyblade X. And I have a very special guest with me today. So, this is one of our very own Beybladers. He goes by the name of X, surprisingly. And he is here to talk about why he loves Beyblade. So, X, welcome to the Izzi's Gym podcast. How are you feeling today?
I am feeling good.
That's awesome. So, last night we had a Beyblade tournament, and you took second place. How do you feel?
I feel very good because I got second place, and when I first started, oh my god, I was so bad. But then I moved up, I was getting better.
That's awesome. So, how long have you been playing Beyblade?
I'd say 3 months or so.
3 months, that's incredible. So, also for the viewers, just so we know, how old are you?
I am 10.
Wow. So, even at 10 years old, anyone can come up and become a great Beyblader, whether you started years ago or 3 months ago. That is incredible. So, X, today we got a couple Beyblades in front of us, and I had you go around the store and pick out some of your favorites. So, let's talk about some of the Beyblades that we have here. Let's start with the first one closest to you. Which Beyblade is that?
Cobalt Dragoon.
Okay, so what about Cobalt Dragoon do you like?
I like that he's left spin because he's one of the only left spins in the Beyblade X series.
Okay, yes. Now, I remember Dragoon from the original Beyblade. That was years ago. So Beyblade is 25 years old now. Started in 1999. And the main character had the Dragoon Beyblade. So it's really cool to see that they are bringing back some of those older Bit Beasts or Beyblades and bring them into X. So that's really cool. I personally like Cobalt Dragoon as well. There's many ways you can build up Cobalt Dragoon. Is that right? What is some of your favorite combos with Cobalt Dragoon?
Some of my favorite combos. I could show them one.
Yeah, you got one right there.
I have this combo as Cobalt Dragoon 570 Elevate.
Nice. And that Elevate bit, from what I hear, allows Cobalt Dragoon to spin steel off of other Beyblades. Since you spin left, the other ones are spinning right. When they hit, it's called equalization. And that way you can survive with the spin finish. Is that right?
Yep.
That is so cool. All right, so the next Beyblade we have there, which one is that?
Soul Eclipse.
Awesome. So what's unique about Soul Eclipse and why do you like it?
I like that Soul Eclipse can change modes. 9 or 8?
Yeah, about 8 modes in there. It's what I see here on the box. So which is your favorite mode? The blue, the red?
The blue because it allows you to have a lot of stamina. But the red one, it also allows you to have stamina, but also attack a lot.
Okay, can I see your Soul Eclipse? So for those viewers watching, this is the Soul Eclipse Beyblade that he's talking about. And when we talk about the modes, these Beyblades come apart in several pieces, but the attack blade has a couple modes here. So this is the blue part and the red part. So you can flip the attack disc. Blue part, everything kind of angles downward for the down smash. Red part, everything angles up for more of the up attack. But that's not all. We said it has about 8 modes. So in the CX line, they have something called an assist blade, right? And this can flip and change as well. So you have multiple combinations for this Beyblade. And I think it's pretty cool.
Can I tell them something real quick?
Sure.
So, want to know why it's called Soul Eclipse?
Why is that?
This is soul. So the chip is soul. And the blade is eclipse.
Oh, wow. That's neat. So you're saying that the chip that has what we call the bit chip or the bit beast is the soul, so it's like the power of the sun. And then you've got the eclipse, which is like the moon phases. So that's why it can flip between that red for attack and the blue for the more down smash. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Well, that's a very unique Beyblade. So I can see why you would like that with all the different possibilities and combinations that you can build. Okay, so you like that it has kind of like a pseudo mode change. When it's spinning fast, it's more balanced. As it slows down, it goes flat and it speeds up. That's pretty cool.
And it gives it a boost. But the turbo ratchet bursts easily.
Yes, it does. But I love the colors of the Pegasus Blast. It is so cool. And then after the Pegasus Blast, this one's really cool because you get a big launcher. So this is the Samurai Saber. Now, what about Samurai Saber do you like the most?
I like Samurai Saber because it has these blades that come out of it.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that. I personally like the bit that it comes with, which is the level bit.
What I have on Samurai Caliber.
Nice. So Caliber is the next samurai in the series, which is kind of cool. So this is really neat to see the products that we have here at the shop. Some of your favorites. Now, on the table, you do have some Beyblades, and I have some Beyblades. So we're going to talk about some of the gear that we have here. So in Beyblade, you have what's called your launchers, and launchers come in all different, colors and sizes. And the cool part is with Beyblade, it's all about customization. So I've got some really cool stickers on mine about a shark because there's a Beyblade that I'll get to within my deck box that I really, really enjoy using called Shark Scale. And then we also have the Battle Pass. So it's a really cool accessory to have when you're Beyblading because it connects to an app and it allows you to gain points, which is kind of fun. We also have what's called the Ripcord. This is what allows our Beyblades to spin and come off. There's also string launchers. And then a new thing that we have here in the shop are these 3D printed deck boxes.
Which I don't have yet.
You'll get one. It's going to be so cool. So these actually hold your Beyblades, especially when you're in the tournament format. So some of my favorites that I like, since you told me some about your favorites, is, of course, I have Shark Scale here. This is a really cool Beyblade. I've got it built on 360 level right now. The next Beyblade that I have in my arsenal is the Hover Wyvern. And I really like this guy because if you look at him, doesn't that look like a Pringle? Like a potato chip. So we call this the Pringle Beyblade. And it's on 960 kick. And just like you, I also run Samurai Caliber. But my Samurai Caliber right now is on 160 Low Rush. And we can't forget my other favorite, which is the Wand Wizard, just like you have. See, we're twins. This is 160 Hexa. So that's my setup. So let's go through real quick what you have. Show us your launcher. You got a black and purple launcher right there.
So this is what I got from Soul Eclipse's equipment.
Yeah. Comes with it right there. That's so cool.
And it gives you this kind of color scheme because blue and red equals purple. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I did not think of that. That is so cool because I kind of wondered why they went with purple, but you just taught me something. So the blue and red of Soul Eclipse makes the launcher and ripcord purple. That is actually really cool. You're smart, man. That's so cool. So what other Beyblades do you have there? So I know you have Samurai Caliber. You showed us your Dragoon. You got your Soul Eclipse. All right, so you got your 4 and I got my 4. So who do you think would win out of just our Beyblades since we have our 4 here?
I'd say we do a test battle.
Okay, we'll have to do a test battle sometime and show the viewers. So, you have been playing Beyblade for 3 months. You just got second place yesterday on Friday. Can you tell me how your experience has been playing Beyblade X here at Izzi's Gym in the Izzi's Arena?
It's been really fun. They have all these events. Like this one time where they put this arena, but it's different. It has 2 extreme lines. One that goes up and down.
That's really cool. Yeah, I bet you that was pretty different from just a regular stadium. And I think we have plans to do other cool things like that. So, to all the people that are watching out there, are kids your age, what would you recommend Beyblade for them?
Yes, it's a really relaxing sport. Plus, it's fun to play with your friends.
That's awesome. Alrighty then. Well, that sums it up for today's episode. Like he said it himself, Beyblade is so much fun. It's for everyone of all ages. Like X, he's 10, but we've had kids from 7. We've had adults, moms, dads. Everyone's playing Beyblade, and it has been blowing up in the last, several years lately with Beyblade X because of how fast-paced and action-packed the game is. So, if you want a new hobby, or you know a kid who has friends that love Beyblade, come on down to Izzy's gym right here in Sioux Falls. This is the place for Beyblade. Is that right, X?
That is right. It is really fun to play here. Like I said, there's all these events.
That's awesome. And Izzy's gym is a Pokemon store and so much more. We'll catch you guys on the next one.